Super quick before we get into it, in the car clips, am using a new mount for my camera. I'm gonna bring this up later, but I just wanna bring it up right away. And it kind of makes the video shaky. So please ignore that. I'm gonna try to get this figured out by next time. There's only 2 clips that are like this. Sorry, there's just nothing I can do right now. I've tried to fix it, but it's not working. So I'll get it figured out. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday. So today I have a very exciting video for you guys, and it's one that we recently have done, but you guys seem to like it, so we're doing it again, and that is going thrifting with me. So I'm not necessarily saying going to the bins with me, because that is not all that we are doing. So today is Monday that I'm filming this, and we are going to the bins, and I'm gonna take you guys bins shopping with me, but like last time, I'm nearly certain that won't be enough footage because, as I've said before, going to the bins alone just usually doesn't create enough footage to be a long enough video. And usually when our videos, our thrift with me's, are like shorter, a lot of you comment and are like, I wish this was longer. And me too. So we are also going to be going thrift shopping, like at regular thrift stores. So we're starting off with bins thrift with me, and then we're moving on to Goodwill's, and I don't really know where else at the end of the video to do some shopping. So I have kind of a week full of sourcing ahead of me. Today is bins. The Goodwills and stuff are tomorrow, and then I actually already did one yesterday. Then Wednesday, which would normally be a bins day for me, I'm going to be going to all kinds of turnstiles because they're having a really good sale. And yes, I will be taking you guys with me to those. That is going to be a lot of sourcing. And so obviously I'm skipping the bins on Wednesday to do that, but that is okay because I'm going to the bins on Thursday with Debbie and Evan to do the family bins bash. So this is a week of a lot of intaking of inventory, and I'm pretty intimidated. We'll see. I mean, I'm excited because obviously like sourcing is the funnest part of the job, but it can get overwhelming really quickly, especially once like you've done this for a while and you realize the repercussions of oversourcing. So I'm nervous, but I've gotten like basically all my other inventory caught up and even put away. You know what? I can do this, guys. I can do this, and I have high hopes that we'll find some really good stuff with all of this sourcing coming up. Maybe, just maybe, we can even cross off something from my bucket list, my sourcing BOLO bucket list for 2024. I'm actually going to the gym right now. It is pretty early in the morning, so if I look kind of like tired and worn out and busted, that is why. But I'm going to the gym right now, and then we'll be going to the bins as per usual. It is actively snowing, so I am not giving you guys much eye contact. And also, the lovely Debbie, my mother, did get me a car phone holder finally, so I don't have to use my hand to hold it up and film myself. It's not a lot of snow, but any of the first snows, even as a Minnesotan, is just like nerve-wracking because it's been a while. It's been quite a few months of not having to drive in this stuff. And after being hit by a school bus at the end of last winter, I'm a little traumatized. So I'm gonna focus on driving, and I will see you guys once I get to the bins after the gym. Wish me luck today. I hope we find some kooky, crazy, wacky stuff and some really good stuff. I hope we have a whole plethora of all the different ends of the spectrum, but I will see you guys when I get there. Bye. We arrived safe and sound, done with the gym, and now on to the bins. Wish me luck. When I first walked in, the first row had just rotated, so I was looking through and I found a couple pieces for Ryan. The first being this vintage velvet multicolor button-up, very Lisa Frank in my opinion, and the second one was this BCBG Max Azria, very Emilio Pucci looking button top. The only thing I found for me in this rotation was this vintage J.Crew kimono robe. I thought it was really pretty, and sometimes the more unique vintage J.Crew actually can do pretty good for me, so I am going to give this a shot. Okay, that rotation was a little lackluster, so here's to hoping that this next rotation is a lot better. It absolutely was. I have a giant pile to sort through and to Google, so I'm gonna go through this, see what I want to keep, and then I'll show you guys. Okay, here's the keeps, and here's the throwbacks that I thought I should show you. So the first throwback is this Urban Outfitters Velvet Blazer. I would have loved to keep this, but upon inspecting it, the inside is totally ripped up, so that's gonna have to be a pass. Next up for throwbacks is a baby item. It's by a brand called Gumi. I was hoping this would be a valuable one. It doesn't seem super cheap, but it doesn't seem like it has a ton of value either. One other thing I threw back and forgot to keep in my throwback pile was this cabbie vest. I thought it was really cute, but the comps are like 20 bucks, so I think I'll pass. First up for the keepers is this Eileen Fisher mohair scarf. This I'm keeping to bring to a consignment store. Next up, I had eBay in mind when grabbing this one. It's a brand that I do not really like, but I think as a lighter weight piece and a nicer piece, it'll do good. It is cool. Cool used to be really popular and do really well, but again, it doesn't do that well for me. eBay though, since I'm a little more active on there now, I'm hoping it'll do good on there. Then we have this really pretty Western Ralph Lauren snap button shirt. This is a woman's size 14. Really like the print on this one, and I love the Western style of it. Next up, we have these green pants. They are really cute, really trendy pants. They are a Target collaboration with Sandy Lang. Upon looking them up, they're not worth as much as I kind of thought they were at first, so I did throw them back. This is for Ryan. I'm gonna tell him to rush list this for Valentine's Day. So freaking cute. It's vintage BCBG Max Azria, super Y2K, super intimate style, and I think it's even silk. This will do so good for him. Next up, we have a good brand. It is And Other Stories. This is a wool striped sweater. Super cute, perfect for the season. I'm excited about that one. This one I thought Ryan could list as well. It says time flies when you're having rum. Just seems like some kind of quirky Comfort Colors t-shirt that the Depop kids would like. And last, I was thinking of eBay with this one as well. It is a puffer scarf, and it is Eddie Bauer, and it's actually down. The comps look pretty good on them, and again, I think this is something that eBay would like. I was just kidding, this is the last thing in the pile. It is an apron, and upon looking it up on Google reverse image search, this is an Anthropologie apron. I recognize the label as either Urban Outfitters or Anthro, and luckily it's Anthro. Yes, I know there are stains all over this, but I'm gonna try to use Oxy and get them out because Anthro aprons just do too good to skip. Okay guys, here we go. Shoe rotation underway. I actually found quite a few good pair of shoes, so I'm going to show you a couple of these, but I'm going to have to keep some a secret so that there's something to look forward to in the haul. But this is a pair of Rag & Bone boots. They're really nice, and I did find both. I found a single Rothy, so that's unfortunate, though it kind of looks a little shrunk, so I wasn't too upset. Also, Rothys just don't do as good anymore anyways. Tory Burch shoes, not the best style, but at the bins, I will take any Tory Burch, of course. These, or this, should I say, is a single Stella McCartney patent boot. Ugh! And, spoiler alert, I never found the other one. Ugh! Heartbreaking. These are also Rag & Bone boots. These are really cool, like, distressed, rugged leather. And I think that's all I'm gonna show you for now. So stay tuned for Thursday. It's gonna be May. I'm sure that this brings some memories from the Y2K times back for some of you. Here's my childhood memories. Waiter! A slightly disappointing skip is this Polo Ralph Lauren sweater, even though right now watching it back I see a hole in the arm, so it's not as much. But this was a nice, newer, heavier Ralph Lauren sweater, but again, as I just said, heavier, so I didn't want to pick it up, especially with all the flaws, and especially being so plain. All this trip, I've had the word Filson in my mind for some reason. And oh my gosh, I found a freaking Filson. I have been on such a Filson kick lately. That's like all I want to find anywhere I go. And obviously, as you guys know from hauls, it hasn't really been working out for me. But I just found one and it's in the bins and I've had this thing before actually. And it's so nice. Ah! Okay, so another shoe rotation happened. And here's a couple of the ones I found. So these are just some made in Brazil, really nice shoes. Those are being thrown back. I just didn't recognize the brand. This is a Sorel. I just thought it was nice with the logo on the side. I didn't find the other, so that's a throwback as well. These are some Dolce Vita boots. Really nice. Hopefully they're Anthro, but either way, I totally will get these at the bins. I found this long metallic leather Coach clutch that I thought was pretty nice. I found this single Zara. I've actually had this shoe before, but I never ended up finding the other, so I did have to throw that one back, unfortunately. And then I've had Mojabes before. They do really well. I didn't notice the extent of the wear on these, so they did go back. Okay, so another unfortunate skip is this Obermeyer sweater. It's a full zip wool sweater, but it is very shrunk, and even if it wasn't, it's in terrible shape, so that's too bad. And here are a few pants and a sweatshirt that I recently have found. So I found this Athleta sweatshirt. It's extra, extra small, so that is a consignment piece. Otherwise, I'd sell it myself, but extra, extra small is a no from me. Next up was this Lululemon pair of Wonder Unders. I'm going to give these to Debbie. She has a really good luck selling these ones, even in not that good a shape on Marketplace, and I don't want them, so she wants them. Okay, so I promise I didn't plant this, but there was these Rag & Bone jeans just like staring at me in the bins while I was filming this clip. So I was like, okay, sure, I'll get these to consign. They're skinny, so I'm not going to sell them myself, but yeah, Rag & Bone, bins, sure. These next ones are actually some Good Americans. A friend of mine at the bins threw me these. They're skinny and they're a smaller size, so these are going to be consignment as well, but I definitely, obviously, will get these at the bins. And last up in this pile is this really nice pair of Madewell. They are a size 33, so they're a great size, and they are the Cali Demi boot, my favorite style of Madewell jeans. I just found this really cute Madewell floral top. Upon looking at it closer later, it actually is even cuter than I thought. There's like rabbits and ladybugs and stuff all over it. This is a Vince cardigan that I'm definitely gonna have to lint roll, but of course, in the bins, I'm getting any Vince I find. This is really good, this blazer, and I am gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. I'm not showing you that to the haul, sorry. Here's a new brand to me. It's called Golden Sun. That's really cute, really good brand. I'll show you more of that later as well. This is a super good find, a brand called Unique Vintage. I've had it at least once, and they just make the cutest dresses that do super well. Here we have an MM LaFleur. I haven't found that in forever. I'm so excited. And last that I'll show you is this Theory super freaking nice structured wool coat. Again, needs a lot of cleaning, a lot of shaving. I can do it. I'm just leaving the bins. It is 2:20. I probably could have stayed a lot longer. The bins were actually pretty good, so. But I had to like peel myself out of there because, as I said to you guys, I have a lot of sourcing happening this week, and oh my gosh, I don't want to be that overwhelmed. So yeah, I got quite a bit of stuff. It's all really good. There's some luxury finds that I had and a lot of just like really good finds. Some new bolos. So I'm really excited to show you guys this haul. This stuff will be going up on Thursday as a haul, but without any further ado, because I of course didn't get enough footage because I didn't want to show you guys everything, let's continue on our thrifting adventure and let's go shopping at some regular thrift stores now. All right, everyone, so welcome to part 2 of this video on a Tuesday. So today is actually a day before the bin, so this is all kinds of kind of funky, the order that this is going in. But you guys just saw my little bin shopping trip from Monday, and now I'm actually going to a Goodwill. So I have some mail to drop off, as you guys can see right there. And I am going to go to a Goodwill that's really close by to that. It is one of my favorites. I think I've recently went there. It is one where I have found a me plus M big old wool and like shearling coat that sold for like $400 or $500. I have found Veronica Beard. I have found all kinds of good stuff there. It's just one of my favorite Goodwills. It's one of the ones where I have luck and Ryan doesn't necessarily have as much luck as me there. Not really sure how that works, but that is the case. But I'm gonna be going there. It's actually Sunday that I'm going, so I'm hoping that it's not like wild busy, but it probably will be. We are going to Goodwill now. I don't really want to be there for super long because I actually have to go to the storage unit and do some work there. I have to put away a lot of inventory. I'm gonna go drop my mail off and then I will go to Goodwill and show you guys what I see. This Goodwill now has this big section of purses in the front. I don't know where they suddenly got all these purses from, but they're also never very good. So I don't spend too much time looking up here. Our Goodwills do a lot of pulling of purses and shoes, I've come to notice. They must somehow sell them online, but yeah, rarely do you find a good bag in store now. So I moved on to the section right by these bags, and that is the dresses. I kind of just skimmed because a lot of them are quite bad. And none of them really stood out too much, and any of the ones that I peeked at weren't that good, which is fine. I'm not really in dress mood yet. That'll be a couple months down the road. More bags that are very unimpressive. Okay, here we go. Now you're talking my interests and my style. Here is the blazer section. So I am going to go through these blazers and look at every single one, and I will report back if there's anything good. There wasn't. So now I'm moving on to the coats and jackets. There's a lot of these as well, my other favorite section in the store. So I'm going to once again look through like all of them, and I will show you guys what good ones I happen to come across. This thing caught my attention. It's like a reversible, really nice wool coat, but I could not find a label anywhere in any of the pockets, so that's unfortunate. Okay, first good find is this S13 coat. It was $15, so after some research and after running some comps, I actually decided to skip it. Usually I really like to pick up S13. That is a diffusion of the brand Sam New York, but I would have got it if it was Sam, but I'm not going to get it as S13. Only a couple coats down from the S13 was this brand called Rab. Looking at this, it was actually down, so I thought it was worth a Google, and sure enough, upon Googling it, it seems to be quite an expensive brand that goes for quite a lot with pretty good comps, and for that price tag of $5, I'll give it a shot. I found this Zara faux leather blazer jacket. I totally would have loved to pick this up if it wasn't priced so freaking high, so no Goodwill. I am not going to pay $20 for a Zara piece. What are we thinking? I could probably get that at Zara for $12. Next up, I moved on to the jeans and pants. I've had luck in the pants section here before, so that's why I wanted to prioritize them. Alright, so first pickup is a pair of jeans, and they are made well. They're a style I love, which is the perfect vintage straight, and they are a tall, and they're $9, and that is worth it to me. I'm going to be taking these with. on to the other jeans, and next up I found a pair of BDG that are really trendy and really cute. I would love to get these at the bins, but they're not even worth $7 to me, so I will have to skip them. Then in the pants, I did find one good pair, and that is these paper bag plaid pants. They are actually by Free People, which surprised me. This colorway is really, really cute, and as you can see, they're only $7, which I'm shocked Goodwill didn't mark them up higher. Then we found another pair of Madewell, and though they're actually like the same style as the other, being the perfect vintage straight, these I don't like. I don't like this wash. I don't like that they're such a small size, and yeah, I just, no, nothing about them. So let's move on to the sweaters and long sleeves, and let's see if we can find anything in either of those sections. I found a Free People sweater. At first I thought maybe, but then looking at it closer I realized it's in quite rough shape. It's only $7, but also I looked up the style and it's quite dated, so I'm gonna have to skip. Then I found this sweater, and this is actually an Anthropologie Harlan sweater. Really excited to find this. It was only $9, and it's such a cute style, so yes, this I will pick up. Thank you very much, Goodwill. I then moved on to the stuff, and I always check every single section of stuff. Plushies, home decor, home appliances, dishware. Looks like someone got rid of all of their Beanie Baby collection. This was a really cute set of plates. They are actually by Opal House, and they look like the sun. I love that. And I know in What's Sold Saturday I said I don't want to pick up home stuff to sell anymore, but this looks like it's worth like $100, this pumpkin teapot, so I have to. Debbie would love this Ziggy beer stein. She's a Ziggy stan. Okay guys, stop number 3 for today. We are at another regular Goodwill, and this is one that I never get to. I think last year I went here twice. I've found some stuff here, nothing insane, but this is the closest Goodwill to one of my favorites, if that makes sense. And it's not crazy far from our bins, and it's by some decent cities. So I always have hope in this one. I think I just haven't went enough to fully have my opinion on if it's a good one or not. I do just want to say really quick also, I'm sorry that it's a little shaky when I'm doing the driving. I'm still trying to figure out my new little car contraption. I think I need to add some weight to it so it doesn't get shaky. Actually, the iPhone camera is fixing a lot of the shakiness because it's way shakier in person than it's showing up on camera. So at least we got that going for us, but I will work on making that better. I'm gonna go into Goodwill. We're gonna see what we can find. I'm kind of excited to look at this stuff. I don't really know why. I'm just having a feeling about the stuff. I don't know why. So let's go in. This Goodwill has the coats and jackets right at the front, and that's perfect because that is what I want to start with. So let's take a peek at what coats and jackets they have at this Goodwill. I have actually had this BDG jacket that I sold back in the day, and they have it priced at $20, which is funny because I probably only sold it for $20 or $25. Cute Athleta. Ugly price. Why is this $20? This jacket really caught my attention. It's called Peace Bird. It is kind of like a sleeveless trench vest, which is really unique, but upon looking it up, the comps are all over the place, so I'm not going to take the risk. This was a really freaking cute, good American trench coat, but it's $25. I cannot spend that on Good American. Here's something I'm actually going to be getting. So this is a New with Tags Lauren Moshi hoodie. Really cute little encrusted gems all over it. And it has some lips on the back. I know it says 20 on it, but actually blue tags are apparently half off today. So I'll take it. Another Good American, and it must be from the same person because it's the same size. This one does not even have a price on it, and I'm not even gonna ask because I don't really like to sell Good American. Let's move on to the pants. Okay, so I went through all the pants, and here's what I grabbed, good and bad. Let's go through all of them and I'll explain. These are some Athleta linen pants, really cute. I would like to pick them up, but they're $20, so Goodwill, I'm not going to. And I saw a lot of $20 Athleta that hadn't sold. Next up, Madewell, really cute corduroy pants. These were $13, just a little too pricey for me, so I'm gonna skip them. These are some Madewell jeans, a style that I do like, but $15, so no. Also, big stain I just realized, so definite no. These were hard to skip. These are TNA cargo pants, but they're $15, and TNA is the cheapest Aritzia brand, so I just didn't want to take the risk. I also found 2 pair of these Nuitags Anthropologie Essential Slim trousers. They were only 10 with the half off color, but they were petite, and they were pretty plain, and they were slim, so I had to skip. Some Bowden pants. These would have been really cheap, but they're really plain, so no. Madewell pants, these were the hardest decision of them all, I think. I did end up skipping. They would have only been about $7.50. They were new tags, but they're paper bag pants that are missing the belt, so I just couldn't. I actually did pick up these BDGs for $9. These are so cool, so trendy, so Y2K, so punk, so goth, so all the good words. I love them. I have to. I almost want to keep them, but I don't know if I can pull that off. And last but not least, some Everlane wide leg corduroys. Love them. $9. I will take it. I was looking at the dresses next, and I stumbled upon this really gorgeous Zara printed kimono robe. It's a really nice, like, knit material. It's very heavy, and it's just so pretty. There's a couple light snags, but they're the kind that I believe I can just cut off or push right through, so it doesn't deter me. This thing is just so cute, and someone has it on eBay for almost $100, so I will get it. It's only $9. Last, I did look at the jeans, but I didn't find anything. Well, would you looky there, Jack forgot to do an outro. I can't believe it. So I hope you guys had a fun time shopping with me throughout this video. I have really been liking doing these unstructured thrift with me videos where we kind of just pick places and go shopping there. So I hope you guys are liking them too. I found some good stuff at the bins. Since I knew I was filming more, I tried to not show like most of the really good stuff I found. So there's a lot of surprises and really good stuff coming in the Thursday video in the bins haul. Just as one more reminder, though I know I've said it a couple times, I am going to do a lot of consignment shopping tomorrow on Wednesday, and I'm going to take you guys with on that. That will be going up probably in like 2 weeks, but I have some very high hopes for that. I usually score really good stuff at Turnstiles, and this is the first day. I'm gonna go when they open, and this is the first day of their half off all red tag sales. So really high hopes, but that's coming in 2 weeks because I know you guys want to see the Family Bins Bash probably more. So that's coming next week. Super excited for all these things. I cannot wait to share them with you guys. And Valentines, I know you're still listening. If you're here, I'm figuring out something to put up for you guys in the next week. Look out for that. I haven't figured it out yet, so if you are here and you want to let me know, feel free to let me know what you guys want to see. But I'm trying to figure it out. Haven't picked out something yet, but I definitely will be making something next week for you guys on Wednesday. But yeah, I will catch you guys on Thursday for a haul of what I found this week at the bins. It's good. And then I will see you next week for a Family Bins Bash. And then I will see you the next week for consignment shopping. But let me know what you guys thought of this. And I'm going to stop babbling and I'm going to let you go. So, goodbye.